Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
What did you say?
Are you deaf or what?
Spring Festival is the most important festival in China, isn't it?
Yes, that's true.
How long is the holiday?
It depends, but usually it's about 15 days.
Do you eat any special food for the festival?
Yes, dumpling is a must. There is also other food. For example, people eat chicken for good luck.
That's interesting. I'm told the Chinese firework is very beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it's really wonderful.
Oh, great. I hope I can spend this spring festival with you here in Beijing.
I'm sure you'll have a good time.
Honey, how is Baiyu?
Just so. There are no exciting things for me.
Hi, Janice. Our first weekend after being employed is coming. Show me your plan.
My mom phoned me this morning and asked me to go back home to have housework chores.
What are you assigned to do?
God knows. Speaking of chores, I would rather do some washing than cooking.
For me, I think I will iron my shirt and trousers. Actually, weekends tend to be the most hectic day in the whole week.
I really hope that I could sleep like a log all through 2 nights. But someone said that weekends are a bit like rainbows. They look good from a distance but disappear before we get up close to them.
I couldn't agree more.
Are you looking forward to seeing that big concert next week?
You bet. I'm really excited.
What are you and Corey doing for Valentine's Day this Friday?
Probably nothing.
You have to do something romantic.
Romantic? I can't remember what that word means.
Well, you have 3 kids, so you knew what it meant once upon a time.
Ha. Those days are long gone.
I hear scientists in the US have discovered a new AIDS vaccine.
Does it work?
I don't know. The report says it is better than the old vaccines.
Don't count on it. I think the best way to prevent AIDS is to keep yourself clean by having clean sex and keeping a regular sex partner.
Right. That's why doctors say AIDS prevention means cleanness. Would you like to introduce me to Mr. Johnson?
Yes, I'd like to.
Thanks a lot. How did you get around over there? Did you rent cars?
No, that would be too expensive. We used the train system. We bought a special pass called a N-Rail Pass. It lets people use the train wherever they want, as often as they want.
I've heard about N-Rail passes. So those Europeans really depend on trains a lot.
Yes, they do. I wish we Americans had a better train system.
I know. Our train system is lousy. And besides, Americans love their cars too much.
I agree. And probably the automobile companies are too powerful. They never allowed the government to develop trains.
It's too bad for the environment. So much pollution from cars.
Americans love cars for different reasons, I think. One reason is that we are very individualistic. And cars are a very individual way of getting around. Americans like the freedom of driving around by themselves. They don't want to ride in a train or bus with a group of people.
Yes, I agree. I think it is a cultural characteristic. It would be very hard to get us Americans to change this. But you know what? Probably, in the future, Americans will have to change.
Why do you say, have to?
Because the Earth's environment can't tolerate cars forever. I think cars are already causing global warming. When the problem gets more serious, world governments will have to start limiting car use.
Maybe you're right. They will have to develop alternative transportation. But it will be hard in America. Too many people are used to cars. Even in our movies, cars are very important.
Wow, I didn't notice the time. It's almost noon. I have to get home.
Do you want me to give you a ride?
No, no problem. I have my car in the parking ramp around the corner.
All right, well, I'll stay here and have another coffee. Nice running into you.
See you around.
Happy birthday, Ms. Lin. Here is a present for you.
Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you. Ah, it is a porcelain vase.
I hope you like it.
Yes, it is lovely. I have been expecting something like this for a long time. Thanks ever so much.
I am glad you like it.
Can we sit on the grass, darling?
No, you can't, darling. The grass is wet.
Look, darling, I can see a bench near that tree.
No, you can't. The bench is wet, too.
It's not raining, darling. The bench isn't wet.
Can't you see a notice on the bench?
Yes, I can.
What does the notice say?
It says, wet paint. Want to join me for a midnight snack? I need to grab something to eat.
Fine with me, but no more chafing dish.
Let's go to the food stall. There's a good one just around the corner.
I'd love to try some snacks.
Later. Everything looks tempting. What do you want to have?
Kebabs and roast squid.
Can I have a bite?
Help yourself.
Super. What's up? You look depressed.
I just had a quarrel with him.
Would you rather I taught him a lesson for you?
No, thanks.
I'm exhausted. My new exercise is so hard.
I think it is easy. I could work in your class with no problem.
You think so?
Oh, without doubt. When is the next class?
Tomorrow morning. Try it.
No problem.
Are you going to this class this morning?
Of course. Easy. No sweat.
You're no able to move after this class.
Are you kidding me? It's going to be up a piece of cake.
You want to bet?
Yeah, what at the bet?
I bet I can go 1 hour in your class this morning and not feel a thing. Have you heard we'll have a pay rise?
Oh, it has nothing to do with me.
It's a pity, but why?
I came here only a month ago.
Hi, how are you doing?
Terrible.
Oh, what's the matter?
I've got a fever and really a bad headache.
Oh, that's too bad. Why don't you take some aspirin?
I've already tried some, but it didn't help.
Well, it's necessary for you to see a doctor.
Yeah, I guess I should.
Well, you'd better get some rest.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Betty and I will throw a dinner party this weekend. We'd like you to come.
That would be very nice. Only that I'll be a little late. Is that okay?
Sure. We'll be looking forward to that day.
So will I. Thank you.
Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.